Should we start the interaction, sir?
Sure, Rajiv, let's go ahead, and pleasure to connect back with you.
So first of all, thanks for the opportunity. And obviously, my first part is queries about AI. So without asking AI, the first one. So my first part is on AI. So AI-powered cloud applications are at the forefront of digital transformation today, which we all know, and we are discussing this since long. How is Oracle leveraging AI agents across its cloud suite to deliver real-time business value to Indian enterprises?
So, Rajiv, great question. And before I start, I will take you to the fundamentals of Oracle Cloud applications, right? So Oracle has been a pioneer in terms of when we launched the cloud applications in 2010-11, right? So the whole fundamental was, it needs to be an end-to-end application covering from financial to supply chain to, employee experience, HR, whether it's sales, service, marketing, customer 360, supplier 360, customer 360, right? So it's an end-to-end application, right? It's an end-to-end single application, single data model. Okay, so what happens is, like, when you have a single data model, the intelligence which you can garner, whether it's a generative AI, whether it's agentic AI, yeah, whether it's an analytics, so everything becomes so strong, it becomes far more deeper. Okay, so that has been the genesis of Oracle, and that's where we are easily able to generate and make it available for the customers. Like, we launched 50 agentic AI features, which has already been launched in the product. There are 100 Gen AI use cases. Okay, it's a very rapid pace at which we are launching generative AI, and even recently we launched agentic AI Studio as well, right? Which helps the customer to even curate their own agentic AI as well. Right. So this is where it is. It's a very fast innovation, which we are, there's a lot of R&D spend which is going on, which are bringing to our customers, the innovations. And the beauty is, like, this is all embedded in the product, right? It's not like it's a separately licensed or a separate module. So we believe it's an intrinsic part and feature of the product. So we embed AI, generative AI into the product, and this is free of cost. We provide it. Again, I said, like, it's intrinsic so customers are loving the innovation, and you can see the market buzz right now about Oracle.
Yeah, means we were there when you announced some use cases last year, and we can see the kind of interaction we did with the customers there. So obviously, you guys are here, providing these kind of solution which is in demand, and you stay as per the trends. Can we know about the adoption is happening in across all verticals, or are major verticals who are having a great adoption in agentic AI?
So, Rajiv, agentic is common for all industry verticals. Actually, every industry verticals is using it in its own way. Okay, so the innovation which is happening is across industry verticals, but definitely there are certain verticals where we see a little more priority in terms of adopting it. Like, if you look at BFSI vertical, if we look
Yes.
at if we look at healthcare vertical, the ITeS, which has been the fast adopter of of innovation. So we see some great momentum in these industry verticals in particular.
Right. So I'm sure going forward, each and every industry will follow this and will adopt this solution, sir.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
Sir, I'll move to my next part of query, which is on a SaaS. India's SaaS market is booming. We all know in last couple of years we have seen a kind of shift to this trend. So, what major trends are you observing among Indian enterprises? Because you are engaging with a lot of customers and large enterprises as they're approaching cloud adoption, especially in the era of AI-driven innovation.
So, Raju, I'll go back to in terms of, if you look at the Indian economy, right? It's a great time to be in India, and if you look at the GDP growth, so it's
Right.
at 6.5% as per RBI. Okay, and it's a very stable political environment right now. We're expected to become a third largest economy by 2028, right? So many of the MNCs are shifting their manufacturing to India, like Apple, Samsung, and many more. Okay, and if you look at the latest McKinsey report as well, Indian SaaS market is expected to become $50 billion by 2030, right? So it's a great time, and especially the buzz which we see in the AI space. I'll say, like, some of the trends we see. If you look at most of the corporates, they're increasing the budgets for AI, right? So we see a specific budget allocation by enterprises into the AI space. Okay, so if even EY report, I just recall, like, 30% of the enterprises have already allocated budgets for AI, right? And at the same time, there are departments being created for generative AI. and how to adopt the AI into the enterprises. They've hired the people who are heading these departments. So a lot of buzz. I think every enterprise is having their own plan for adopting AI into their companies, right? So this is one thing. And the companies which are going to, what we see here is like the companies which are agile and they're thinking forward, right, in terms of bringing AI. So we see that they will be able to have better employee experience. Okay, so very, very important that your employees are enabled in terms of leverage AI and then take these AI features and functionalities to deliver better experience to the customers. So we will have a better customer experience, which we expect. Second is, AI is helping to optimize the processes, whichever may be the business function. We see a lot of optimization happening, which is finally resulting into the cost optimization. So a lot of the way we are releasing different features to cut down the cost, to cut down the timing, the resource independence, and all those things. So we see a lot of saving on this side, and moreover, like it's far secure and scalable, right? So AI is the way fundamentally it is built as, it helps to automate certain processes. It also helps to secure the database, secure the different layers of this. So it's far more secure and scalable. And another trend which we're seeing is AI-powered data analytics, right? So this is something which is there. This includes AI to analyze the data for faster insights, for identifying anomalies, and improve the business processes, right? So this is analytics is becoming a very important thing, and that too driven by AI. Okay, last is like I'll say AI-powered chatbots, the bots. So basically the voice bots, chatbots. So I think so AI is making those bots very rich in terms of engagement, in terms of providing information. So these are some few trends we are seeing in the space where there's a very fast movement on predictive analytics, bots. So this way it is.
Yeah, you covered all aspects, and going forward, we'll see more areas where these solutions are helping brands and enterprises to go forward in their digital transformation journey, influenced by AI these days. Sorry. Sir, my next part is all about, because, AI adoption or any adoption which any companies is taking is not an easy task. It has a lot of challenges. So how is Oracle tailoring its AI-powered cloud solutions to address specific challenges in sectors like BFSI, IT, ITeS, and healthcare? Because these are very critical sectors, as we believe.
So, yeah. So Rajeev, the thing is like, how Oracle is structured is, one is, I spoke about the application layers, right? The financial supply chain, HR, and the marketing side. So same way we have a global business unit specifically for the industry verticals like BFSI, healthcare, so we have business units which takes care of industry specific solutions, right? So there's a lot of innovation happening on AI front in every industry vertical. Like if I go to the BFSI vertical, the core banking side, right? The core banking applications, the loan management applications, the policy management, like in insurance companies. So I think a lot of innovation has been released into every single area, and in consideration of like it's an end-to-end financial supply chain and industry solutions coming together to provide a wonderful experience. Again, I said like single data model, providing with a lot of agentic AI and other things coming in. If you look at healthcare, that the very big acquisition being done by Oracle a few years back on Cerner, right? Some $27-28 billion acquisition, which was done by Oracle, right? So the customer, the EHR record, okay, the electronic health record, and then Oracle has always been there in a clinical trial side, right? If you look at in conjunction of the GBO products, the industry products, and in tandem with the the backend applications of financial supply chain, it's a beautiful offering which comes out from an end-to-end Oracle offering. Right. So same in the IT industry, ITeS vertical as well. It's a very intensive to projects or environment where resources deployment on project costing, billing, contracting, and the budgeting of resources, a very on the resource centric thing, right? So specific offerings on their side. So Oracle is maintaining a focus on every industry vertical, a very specialized offerings of Oracle, and in conjunction with the backend, which is fairly is common for all the industries, which is basically the financial supply chain and HR side, right? So this is, I think, and that too, this is all built on Oracle OCI, right? It's back to back on Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. It is on back to back Oracle integration layers, right? So it's an end-to-end offering, and which is providing a wonderful experience to the customers in all the industries.
That's great. Moving forward, we'll see more such innovation in these segments, and we'll be discussing later on that part. But one thing is very clear, means you have planned every layers in a way that the existing business are very much sure or safe while they are going for any cloud application which is AI powered, and you're working for that. Sir, I'll just move to because we are talking about majorly these talks had SMEs, large enterprises and enterprise. But we have a major segment who are SMBs or the mid level, or we can say startup also. So I have one query for them, like mid-sized companies and startups are also accelerating their digital transformation journeys. And how is Oracle making next-gen cloud applications accessible and scalable for India's SMBs and unicorns, or the companies who want to adopt your solutions, who are new? So how you're helping them?
So that's a great question. And actually, I'd say these startups or unicorns or mid-market players, they're very fast adopter of technologies. Actually, they find it far more, easy to adopt the new technology. We see a huge wave here. So I'll talk about like some of the unicorns. I'll say like most of the unicorns, trust on Oracle to creating a very strong layer of applications, right? So to name a few like Flipkart and Snapdeal, which are largest e-commerce companies. Okay, and Swiggy, which is we use it day in day out, like a largest food delivery, or a big basket for grocery, or Policy Bazaar for insurance, right? Or Car Dekho for even car resales and purchase, Urban Clap for getting services at home. So I think most of these, whatever names I've taken, they've gone ahead and adopted certain part of Oracle applications, right? So this is the biggest area. Unicorns is something where we see a very huge traction, very huge demand in terms of adopting innovation. I think they're the first ones to go ahead, and we are really happy that we have been there for for a very long time, serving to their needs and working with them to help them scale and grow, become much bigger, right? So the way we look at these unicorns and mid-market companies is like what we do is we provide them a very modular approach. Like Oracle, every offering, while I said it's a end-to-end, we provide that option of that they can start from anywhere, right? They can start from one module, they can start from one service, and slowly they can expand from one to second to third to fourth. Okay, this is one approach which these unicorns find it very easy to adopt and go ahead with the best of breed offerings from Oracle. And the other side, like we see a lot of unicorns, they want to lay a very strong application layer end to end, okay, right from day one. So very great vision, very confident about their in terms of growth and all those things. So many of them has gone ahead with end-to-end stack, what I spoke about. So we are able to serve in both ways, like modular, or whether it's a holistic big bang approach, and I think meeting their needs, and we are fairly commercially, again, the Oracle's fairly aggressive in terms of seeing that we help them grow. Okay, we partner with them at the right time, so commercially they find us very attractive there as well.
So that's great to know about a lot of unicorns are using our platform, and they have been succeeding in getting good market share in India by using your technologies. But sir, when it comes to SMBs, we have been talking to a lot of SMBs. The major challenge they have, they are not aware about the lack of awareness. I'm not talking about the large SMBs, but the companies with a 50 or 100 headcounts or 200 headcounts. They're also confused about where to go, because enterprise and SMEs have a dedicated team of CIOs, CTOs to taking care on the new things. So, how Oracle help such companies who are not has taken any cloud adoption or digital transformation journey? Because SMB is almost 80-85% of our strength, I think, which is our SMBs. So, how do you see the SMB market opportunities?
So Rajiv, we have a, for very small companies with some 100 employees, or again, with irrespective of whatever, the thing is like for the smaller companies, we have a great offering of NetSuite ERP, right? It's a market leading product, and it goes very well, and we are number one in that space as well, right? So for the very small enterprises, and it's a hot selling cake for NetSuite offerings. So we help them go ahead and adopt NetSuite. So that's where it is. So again, depending on the size of the companies, whether it's a large enterprise or a mid-size or a very small, I think we take care of all the market segments. And I think there are offerings which suits very well for these size of organizations.
Obviously, so why I asked you this, because generally, when it comes to the mind Oracle, they thinks that you only deliver to the large or the mid-size enterprises. So I'm sure that answering this queries will go to them, and any size you have, you just need to check out the solutions what you're offering and in what baskets you're falling, and you can accordingly. Thanks, sir. I'll just move to the next part, which is, about with increasing uh, regulatory demands. We know, a lot of policies and everything, compliances, which is coming. And security and compliances are top concerns nowadays for the companies working in India. How do you Oracle's AI-driven applications support better governance and risk management across critical sectors?
Okay. So Rajiv, I think the way our founder, Larry Ellison has been thinking about is like I'd say one of his quote, like the vision is that to have data center in every country, right? So, in fact, Oracle launched its data center in India in 2019, the primary data center, and we launched our disaster recovery second data center in 2020. Okay, so thing is like what it does is having a local data residency helps to meet the regulatory and compliance needs of the specific country. So we realized it much earlier, and we were one of the first ones to have data centers in India for the application services. So our data center is impaneled in India Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So this makes it highly secure from a public sector perspective as well. So and what I said is like the best part with Oracle is it's an end-to-end ownership we take, whether it's the infra layer, whether it's a middleware layer or it's the application layer. So everything belongs to Oracle. So we're the only player which is end-to-end, right from hardware to database to middleware to applications, everything is in Oracle. Okay, so it's not like it's a combination of 4 5 vendor OEMs coming together. So that makes it far more responsible and in terms of far more secure. Okay, and another very important parameter is like we provide end-to-end offering. Right, I said it's not like a dozen products coming together. It's we are saying one single instance, one single environment, zero integrations, and seamless experience around financial supply chain, HR, CRM. Right, so we're the only player. If you look at Salesforce, they're only into CRM space. If you look at Workday, they're primarily into HR. If you look at SAP, they are into dozens of products being acquired and integrated. So what is there is zero integration in Oracle framework, right? Which makes it far more secure than this. Okay, so some of the very good things which has happened is like Oracle launched some Oracle Autonomous Database some time back. Okay, what autonomous is self-repairing capability refers to its ability to automatically diagnose and resolve issues that could impact database availability and performance, right? So there's a lot of automation which is happening and which is making it far more secure than any other player globally as well.
That's great. Means, within last 3 4 years, we have seen the Data Privacy Act and everything is moving. But that's great to know that you already had a data center in 2019 and 20, this the recovery center. So this way you are serving and you are under the compliances and you're following everything which Indian companies need to work in India. That's great to know, sir. Thanks for answering. Sir, because things are very changing very fast. I'm into this industry from last 15 16 years, but last 2 3 years have been a roller coaster for us because tracking developments happening overnight and everything. So how do you see going forward in 12 18 months? And what are Oracle India's key focus areas in cloud applications? Because you can share with us that okay, after 1 year, we'll be having this kind of situation or the solutions which we'll be offering.
Okay, so I think for us, the priorities is number one is so much of innovation is happening at Oracle end, right? So how to take this innovation to our customers? Okay, we have a now triple digit cloud customers in the country, high triple digit number, right? So how to take this innovation to our customers along with our partners? I think this is our priority one. Okay, so I said like 100 Gen AI features, 50 agentic AI features, and every quarter we are releasing more and more, right? How to make them aware and help them adopt these things. So this is priority one for us. And second is, industry. I'll say like, if we look at the last 15 years, we have partnered with the biggest of the names in every industry vertical. Whether we look at BFSI, it's Kotak or, so Access, or whether it's healthcare like Apollo or Fortis and others, or, unicorns, I took some names. NBFCs, we are partnering every month. We partner with 2 new NBFCs, right? So what we're doing is like we have been fairly successful in partnering with the biggest of the names in the country, right? So, and helping them adopt innovation, helping them have a great layer, a single layer of product. So this is something which we plan to take it down further to the next 100, next 200, right? So our focus is like how can we help the enterprises to adopt the best of innovation and really scale and secure and create a very secure architecture, right? So, and product wise, we have been doing very, very well on ERP side from a growth year-on-year growth perspective. We've done very well on the HR side as well. We saw 100% growth in our CRM business last financial year, right? So we see a great wave of adoption on Customer 360 and our marketing platform, right? So the campaign management part. So we see a great wave of pull from customers to adopt our marketing solutions as well. So it's a great time when ERP, HCM, CRM, huge demand. How can we take this to the market and help customers leverage the benefit of Oracle innovation?
That's great. You already having a plan with you, and I'm sure the kind of the solutions you are having in your portfolio and the basket will definitely attract customers to adopt your solutions who are not yet on your platform. Because the best part with you, the customers who are already using your solutions, because I have interviewed a lot of your partners, and I can say that I have seen partners from 10, 15 years older also. They are having every year they adopt some solutions which is existing with you, and they rely on your innovations also. So I'm sure going forward in next 1 year we'll have same very great results when I'll be talking to you next time, sir. I'll just ask one of my this is an important query for me, because DT is visibly playing in customers and the partner ecosystem. So this is for my core audiences, because Oracle has been successful because of the partner support across India, and you have very strong partner network. So how the partners have contributed to Oracle's recent success in India, and what upcoming training program, engagement program are you planning to further empower them with the required knowledge? Because the customers are very smart these days, and they have a lot of tools, AI tools, to compare the plans and services with what you're offering.
Okay, so Rajeev, Oracle is all about its partner, and we have been there in India for more than 32 years. Okay, so we have roughly 600 plus partners in the country. Okay, so as I said, so much innovation is happening. We have a very strong install base of customers in the country, right? So it's with such innovation, so much of innovation happening. We are working very closely with the partners to see how we take these innovations to them. And the first step is to make our partners aware of the innovation which is happening in the product. So there are continuous engagements, workshops happening in terms of train our partners, number one. And second is how we go together and help our customers understand the innovation and adopt those innovations. So whether it's the right set of webinars with them, whether it's a training sessions with the customers. So we're having a lot of workshops there which is enabling our partners to understand the innovation and take it to the customers. So I think we will see more and more of investments happening on partners to basically understand everything so that they can take the right value properly to our customers as well. So it's a continuous engagement. It will only increase. Okay, so as our base increases, as our install increases, so I think this is a continuous process for us.
That's great to know, because partners holds the key for your success, and you're always taking care of their training, empowerment, and everything. Sir, I'll just conclude with one more query about the partner ecosystem. Also, it is all about how partners means there are two things about this. A new partners wants to join your program. Okay, so what will be the criteria for them, and also about is your partner ecosystem is a layer based system, like like in a normal hardware and other. We see a national distributor, then business distributor, then small players and all. So how your ecosystem goes like this, if you can share with us.
So Rajeev, we believe in making things much more simpler and easier. Okay, Oracle has a very flat structure and a very well-defined process for impaneling new partners. Okay, so there is a process being laid out, and our alliances and channels team, we have a proper alliances and channels team which engages with the new partners and help them onboard. Okay, meeting the criteria for that. So I think this is where it is. So there's a very structured program, and there is a respective team which helps to onboard partners as our strategic partners to become our partners over a period of time.
Great. So means you are already having a team, or anybody who wants to join your partner program can reach out to your website and connect with your respective team member to get onboarded if they are eligible then. Okay. Shailesh sir, I think I have already added. You have already added a lot of inputs to my queries, and we have limited time. We have some other engagement. So thank you so much for this insightful discussion. This will really give our audiences more information about your cloud applications, and hopefully to connect you again, sir.
Thank you, Rajiv. Pleasure connecting and pleasure talking. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.